Today I'm going to demonstrate using hide glue, hot hide glue. This is the kind that you buy in the crystal form. This is the real deal. This isn't the liquid stuff you buy in a bottle. There's Balin's hide glue. It just comes in little crystals that you mix with water. All I've done is put 1 tablespoon of crystals in that little jar and then 2 tablespoons of water. Let it set until it turns to a fish egg-like consistency with the lid on it. Then put it in the glue pot and let it sit in there for a couple hours until it gets all nice and runny to what you see there in that jar, and it's ready to use. Now here I'm using it on end grain, and I know end grain doesn't hold glue well, but this was just a test. I'd never used hide glue on end grain before. I wanted to see how well it would work, and pretty much just like any other glue, it just doesn't end grain just soaks in too much. It doesn't have a good bond. So here I've got it pretty well. It's all tacked up. Hide glue sets really quick. You only have a minute or two to get your joints together. So it's kind of nerve-wracking to do it on a, say, a dovetail case or something of that nature, where you have a little bit longer time that you need to get the joint set. There you can see the joint just fell apart with just some shaking. Now I'm going to try an edge-to-edge glue joint. And what I'm doing here is just heating up one surface. This will give you a little bit longer open time. It may give you an extra minute or so of initial tack time of the hide glue. Just consistently try to keep the hide glue stirred up so that it's all nice and smooth and creamy. Then you just wipe it on. I'm using just an old toothbrush. It works pretty good for this. And here with just finger pressure, you can see I'm just holding it together and squeezing it and doing this just for a couple minutes. This glue is so much different than yellow glue. I mean, yellow glue you have to put a ton of pressure on to make sure that the glue squeezes into the fibers of the wood and sets, where hide glue, it tacks differently. There's something about it that's just, it's an amazing product, and being that it's made from ground hides and bones and whatever of animal, it's incredible that this stuff is able to do what it does. Now here you can see it's just going to set for a little bit, and I'll come back in a minute and I'll show you what it does. Okay, after about 5 or 6 minutes, it's just set for 5 or 6 minutes. Now we're going to see how well it held. Pretty good. Slamming it down the workbench isn't doing it. Trying to bend it in half isn't doing it. Forcing the pressure in the center isn't doing it. Pounding on it's not doing it. I'd say in 5 minutes set time with just finger pressure, that's pretty good. Now one of the main benefits of hide glue is it's repairable, meaning you can heat the joint with either steam or, like I'm showing here, just with a heat gun, and it will release the glue. It'll melt the glue basically back down so that it's pliable, and you can force the joint apart. Now after just 5 or 6 minutes of setting in here, that's got a pretty good strong tack. Imagine 20 or 30 years from now, it's going to even be harder and better joint. That's the main benefit of hide glue in my opinion. Now with just some finger pressure here, I can pop the joint loose, repair, do whatever I needed to fix this. You can see it's still got a little tack left on it. Now I can repair the joint, fix it, do whatever I need to. Now I'm reheating the old glue. Now I'm going to put on another even coat on one of the pieces. Put it back together. That is incredible in my opinion. Hide glue is repairable and fixable versus yellow glues, where you destroy a joint or break the part that you're trying to fix. You have to, if you're using hide glue on a chair, you can just heat it up, pull the pull the stretcher or the spindle or whatever out, and you can fix it. That is a incredible thing for, you know, future generations. My choice from now on will probably be hide glue for just about everything.